Delta tail, veil tail, black orchid, half moon. What am I talking about? I'm talking about types of betta fish. Now you might have gone to the store and seen a whole bunch of different types of betta fish. Those that I mentioned previously are just a few. So we're going to take a look at some of the different types of betta fish that I've seen and thought that were interesting, and we'll see what kind you like. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? This is Tropical Fish Guy. Today we are going to talk about different types of betta fish. Let me show you some of the pictures I've taken and some of the fish I actually have or had, and we'll talk about the different types of betta fish. Alright, so first on the board is the black orchid male. So the black orchid male, you can see, is a really nice one. This isn't the best picture, but you can see that it's got the reflective scales here, as well as the line between the fins here and the black orchid type pattern, hence the name black orchid male. I thought that was really pretty when I went to the fish store, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. This is my fish. This is the blue marble, and this is actually a male, although it does not have the typical long fins of a male, but you can see that the marble pattern, this is white here, and it kind of marbles into the light purple and into the blue. This particular one, not as pretty maybe as a lot of the ones that I prefer with the veil tail or things like that, but this one is actually the most expensive betta I've bought, and it was like 25 bucks, but you know, I've never had one before, so I decided to get it. This one is also a blue marble male. It's completely different from the one that I just showed you, so I just thought it's not the best picture, but I just thought that I'd show you a different one. And here is my blue marble male again. Very, very nice fish. Very pretty. Just a lot different from what I'm used to. Another full picture. You can see that short fins, but and definitely, and it is a male, but without the long flowing fins that I'm used to. Another picture of him with the community tank. He gets along with just about everybody. Very passive, very docile betta fish. Some betta fish are, you know, meaner than others, but this guy here, he's really nice. Gets along with everybody. Another centerpiece picture of him. He looks really good. Now this is a, well, let me show you. Okay, so this is a picture of my blue veil tail. Now the veil tail betta fish are the fish that I normally get, simply because they're very pretty. They're the least expensive in my area, and for me, they're some of the prettiest ones with the flowy tails. Some of the fancier ones you can get, but you know, the veil tail for me are, as you can see, it's a very metallic blue, very pretty, great for the beginning hobbyist, and great for some community fish tanks. There's another picture of him, Mr. Blue himself. Very nice. You can see the different color patterns as the light hits his scales. You can see that it makes a nice shining effect. There he is up close. You can see the different patterns on him. Very nice. Now we have, well, let's go back to, let me show you the blue. I've got a, okay. Next comes up the crown tail male. Crown tail is a betta that has like the edges on the tail, therefore calling it, you know, like the prongs on the crown. I suppose that's how they got the name, but they're very pretty. They look like the veil tail, except they got the spiky long crowns on their tail. The delta tail male, got the little delta tail, very pretty fish. These are more of the exotic, more expensive type fish here as well. Double tail male. It looks like that, I think I might have another picture. Yeah, there we go. So the double tail, this is the one I have, and looks really nice. You can see here, you can't tell there, but it looks like that there's a gap here, so therefore there's two tails. It looks like two tails, so, or it is two tails, so that's how they get the name double tail. Very pretty. I got a couple of name requests on this guy here. Cap for Captain America because he's got the red, white, and blue, like the American flag, Captain America. Aurora was one of them. That was awesome too. Since then, I've gave him away, and he's moved hands. So I think okay. Since then, I've passed him along. So he's in a happy home somewhere else. There he is again. Definitely beautiful fish. You can see I mean, this is spectacular. That goes from the white to the blue to the red. Very beautiful fish. This is the double tail. Very, very good color pattern. Very nice vintage. Wonderful looking fish. There you can see a better picture of the double tail. It actually does have a double tail. So there's one, there's two. So that's the name. Double tail. In my previous pic, he's got such a big tail pattern that you couldn't see the separation. You can kind of see it here. Let me show you here real quick. Here is my double tail. You can see that very, very nice looking fish here. Up close. Checking out, okay, you can see that double tail right there where it splits off into two. This isn't as pronounced as the other picture I showed you, but it definitely has the signature of the double tail. Right there, you can see. The dragon scale is very cool. It looks like that if you got a better picture of this, and I got the best one I could, but if you got a better picture of this, you would see that the scales actually reflect as if they had scales of similar to the dragon scales that you see on the movies and stuff. But definitely a cool looking fish. Definitely, if you like that platinum color, that's the typical one that I've seen mostly in fish stores. Maybe you've seen something different. Let me know. The Halfmoon double tail. Okay, the Halfmoon finish, and with the double tail, I don't see, maybe there's the split there on the double tail, but the very nice purple color or light blue color with the red finish. Very nice looking fish. Halfmoon double tail, the red variety. Very nice. Look at those wonderful looking fin patterns there. That looks very nice. Very different looking one is the Lunar flare. I suppose it looks like a lunar, well, there's no such thing as a lunar flare, I don't think, but looks very nice, very shiny, bright, metallic, mixture between the blue and the red finish. I like how that red comes right off that white right there, and the red comes right off that. Very nice looking fish. Very nice looking fish. There's another side picture of the lunar flare. Very cool. Very nice. The side profile. Look at that. So I imagine those are the flares that they're referring to. And those, I mean, really nice finish. I like that. That may be the next one I get. Who knows? Stay tuned. And we have the purple veil tail. Now this dude's a little aggressive here, but and I can't keep any other fish with him. Not too many community fish, but he's nonetheless, you can see how the blue meshes in with the purple, with the red, so I call him purple. And there's a better picture of it. Look at that. Very metallic, shiny. Very cool. Got the specks of the blue inside his fins. How the tail converges into from the blue to the red. Hence the purple. I call him the purple. Very nice looking. I mean, he's one of my favorite looking fish. He's a little punk sometimes, but still love watching him. There he is again, right there, and I think I see, oh yeah, there's a nice picture. Look at the fin patterns there. Fin pattern looks really nice, good long tail. This is a veil tail. Now this is, to me, it's as beautiful as all the other more expensive bettas, but this is one of the most beautiful fish I've seen, in my opinion. Of course, you leave a comment below and tell me what you think. And the veil tails are the least expensive, at least in my area, of all the betta fish. Might have a video of the purple veil tail. Alright, here we go. Here's my purple veil tail. Checking out the freeze-dried bloodworms. There's my double tail that I just talked to you about. Yeah, he's pretty cool looking right there. That's my double tail, but the purple veil tail, very nice looking fish. You can see the patterns, the color patterns. That's why I call him purple. I mean, he is blue, technically I would say, but the white and the blue that's mixed in him, to me, it looks purple, so I mean, I call him purple. But here's my red. Now, my red is also a veil tail, and he's one of my favorites. You can see the specks of blue. This is really cool, unique to him. He's got specks of blue that when the light hits him, it looks like he's giving off some like lights on a ship or something. I mean, it's really neat looking. Let me see if I got that. You can see on this side the blue lights coming off them. That's pretty cool. The blue and the red contrast. That's really nice. And he's a veil tail as well. There you can see a little bit better. Check out those colors. That is really nice. I mean, this fish probably cost me like $5. One of my most favorite fish. But you can see the color patterns is very unique. There it is again. Very unique. Nice looking fish. Veil tail male. Can't see very well. Delta tail. We saw that. Dragon scale. Here's another one of the dragon scale. Butterfly male. It's got a butterfly tail. I wish I could show you. Not very good picture there. Veil tail, that one we talked about. And I think I have a video of the veil tail. Yeah, here he is. And you can see the very active fish. You can see the blue, the purple lights, I guess, spots that reflect the lights, and looks like he's giving off the illusion that he's actually putting out lights, you know, off his body, but obviously he's not. It's just a reflection, but depending on the light you use. But very nice looking fish. Veil tail males are the ones that I normally get. Very long, flowy finnage. Most inexpensive out of all the betta fish. Good community fish, the veil tails. Normally, depending on what type of fish. You don't want anything too small. They are hunters. He's coming along the bottom hunting for shrimps and stuff. But definitely a wonderful fish. Alright, so there you have it. Different types of betta fish. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment on what kind of betta fish you like the most. And send me some pics of your betta fish at pics@tropicalfishguide.com. Send it to pics@tropicalfishguide.com. And I'll give you a shout out. Show your pictures on the next, whenever the next shout out video comes out. And appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. I always thank you for watching. And leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And as always, happy fish keeping. Peace out.